his Nightline.
Tonight,
I just feel like such a failure.
mommy guilt. Why more working mothers are bowing out and focusing on their children. But can some simple strategies make it possible to, quote, have it all? And good evening. There are few issues more searing for working mothers than balancing their children and their jobs. Increasingly these days, young moms are quitting, deciding that they cannot, in fact, have it all. But could there be simple, common-sense fixes for mothers with careers? Tonight, an hour-by-hour analysis of one mom's day. Will it help? Here's ABC's Lindsay Janis.
Your heart sinks. You're like, oh, I'm the worst mom.
They call it mommy guilt.
I'm distracted and not focused on the kids, and I just feel like such a failure.
Take a look online and you'll find countless moms confessing the same nagging sense of inadequacy.
And it's almost like you're looking around thinking, who's going to judge me? Who's going to see me?
I felt guilty because I couldn't be the classroom mom. I felt guilty because I couldn't go to every field trip.
No, I got to work.
Yeah.
I got to work.
No, not later.
Moms like Allison O'Kelly, who have full-time jobs.
You're gonna get in trouble. Do you want a timeout?
Do you feel a lot of guilt?
I do feel that guilt, especially when I'm trying to get away from my children to get some work done.
More than 70% of moms these days are juggling work and kids. But now some are feeling a lot like Allison, wishing they could focus more on their family. The Harvard Business School released a survey revealing that 37% of millennial women plan to leave work for family, compared with 28% of Gen X women. So what happened to the dream of having it all? Laura Vanderkam, the author of I Know How She Does It, says working moms shouldn't give up just yet.
There's a big story out there that women just can't have it all. But I found that that was not the case. That I wanted to show with this book that there are many women who are juggling work and life just fine, and that it can be done.
A working mom to 4 kids herself, Laura says she found the secret to work-life balance by analyzing hour-by-hour time logs from the lives of over 100 successful, high-powered working moms.
Looking at how you spend the time is often the best antidote for guilt. When we see where our time actually goes, then we can make better choices.
It's time to go night-night.
I don't say I don't have time. I say it's not a priority. It reminds us that time is a choice, and we have the power to fill our lives with the things that we want to have there.
To learn how to best make use of that time, we enlisted working mom Allison to keep her own detailed hour-by-hour diary for Laura to review. It's not even 8 in the morning, and Allison is catching up on housework, making breakfast for 12-year-old Nolan, 10-year-old Ethan, and 4-year-old Declan.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
At 9, her older boys leave for camp, and the babysitter shows up to care for the little one. That's her cue to head upstairs to the home office and begin work as the boss of MomCore, her staffing company.
Bye-bye.
Where are you going?
Upstairs. Okay. No, seriously, Duck.
That was the plan, anyway.
All right, all right, I gotta go to work now.
No. Mommy.
Oh, come on.
Bye-bye.
All right, Declan. Say see you later. Come on.
It's clear Allison's youngest son craves her attention, and he looks for it throughout the day.
Where are you going?
Store, but I don't want to. I don't want to go.
I know, but I need you to go because I have a lot of work to do today.
And I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit. It's challenging because you feel bad and you'd love to let them come hang out with you and watch TV, but I work, so you have to get your job done. So you don't really have a choice, but it is hard.
In the evening, after work and household chores, Allison sits with her boys in front of the TV, returning work emails.
All right, so I'm going to go upstairs and work for a little bit, okay? This is like the type A person in me, that I'm just sitting here, they're watching TV, everybody's happy, and, you know, I feel the stress that I could be upstairs getting work done.
Yeah, your face.
What?
For Allison, there is no line dividing work and family time, so Laura suggests setting clear boundaries by employing what she calls a split shift.
And work at a reasonable time, hang out with the family, go back to work after the kids go to bed. If you knew that there was this time, 8:30, that you definitely could work for an hour, then you would be able to shut it down. for the 3 hours before then.
Why do you need work?
She can keep her son out of her office with the promise of her full, undivided attention at the end of the workday.
Sometimes it helps to set clearer boundaries for certain times, and then if the kids know they have your full attention, that gives them an okay to have less attention at other times.
She also suggests getting creative in scheduling quality time. Instead of doing chores in the morning, Laura says that time can be put to better use.
The kid is up at 6 and you leave for work at 8, that's 2 hours. And yet many people don't even consider that as potential family time because they're so focused on, well, got to get out the door.
But Laura admits that her tips pulled from moms with high-paying jobs may not be for everyone.
These women have high-powered jobs, though, and so they can afford to hire help, right?
Yes, earning more money, having a higher powered job does make it easier to balance work and life. And yet we often tell young women, don't go for the high powered job. Don't go for that big demanding career because something that'll be a little lower key will be more family friendly. But the problem is that many of these lower key jobs don't offer you the same autonomy. They don't offer you the same flexibility, and you won't have as many resources to make your life work.
You know what, Declan, let's change your pull-up real quick.
Allison, who does have childcare, reported some success following Laura's advice. By promising her kids her full attention during family time.
From 8:30 to 9, you're going to let me do my work, right?
Yeah.
They're less demanding of her during work hours. And finally, Laura says don't neglect yourself. Set aside some me time to stay centered and calm.
Hey guys, I'm going for a little walk.
Intentionally taking a break during the day that gets you out of the office, get some fresh air, get some exercise, even just a 15-20-minute walk will probably do wonders when you come back for helping you focus.
Do you feel better having spoken to Laura and having done this exercise?
I feel optimistic. I feel like I have some tools that I might be able to try to use to make things better. I'm cautiously optimistic.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Janis in Philadelphia.